Trumpism will be transformative to American societies. The ideas may be unimaginable to you, and the impact may be irreversible. Hey everyone, my name is JJ. My channel is about personal finance and health and fitness and retirement. In this episode, I want to talk about Mr. Trump's transformative impact to your personal finance and what you ought to be thinking about. So American voted Mr. Trump to be the president. So he is the president, whether you like it or not. And his actions has been very fast, lightning speed, to say the least. For average Americans, I want to say 90% of us, the impact could be detrimental because the beneficiaries will be the billionaires and big business. So for average Americans, you may see your job being lost. You may see services being cut, financial assistance being reduced to minimum, Medicaid. Trust me when I say is, Medicaid is on the chopping blocks. Think about it. The federal government fiscal year ends on September 30th, 2025, this year, and President Trump has both the House and the Senate to pass whatever the spending bill he sees fit for next fiscal year. So Medicaid will be on the chopping blocks. If you are minority, you're living in the immigrant society, or you know someone, there certainly be fear among those societies. And the ripple effect of a much reduced federal government and federal spendings are non-imaginable because we don't know what is yet to come. It is going to be transformative. The federal government will be much reduced in its labor force and in its spending. There's a possibility that the tax code will be reversed, all income taxes will be removed and replaced by a national sales tax. The abortion national ban may be coming. We don't know what yet to come, but every single thing that's happened so far feels surprising to many of us. We're frustrated, as some of us may say. We don't know what he's doing. Why is he doing that? For those of you who voted for President Trump, I don't want to hear any regret. I don't want to hear language like, I didn't think he would do it. He has nothing to do with 2025, Project 2025. I don't want to hear complaint from any of you. If you didn't vote, you're frustrated, you're complaining, you lost your job or financial assistance, your non-for-profit lost the funding. I don't want to hear any of it because Americans voted Mr. Trump to presidency and voted Republicans to the Congress and the Senate. You are American. You voted Mr. Trump to the office. The consequences of the next 4 years, whatever it may be, if you are among the 80%, 90% kind of middle to lower income class, and your financial situation changed to the worse, I don't want to hear any complaint. I don't want to hear, you know what? Because it's going to be useless. We as an average American voters, we don't have powers. The powers are those billionaire, big business owners who sit in the front row of President Trump's inauguration ceremony. Those are the people Mr. Trump will be answered to because their money, their three wealthy donors, each donated $200 million and plus. And combined the donation is far more than what Democratic presidential candidate has raised from all the small donors. There is no comparison in money power. Those billionaires and big businesses, they want tax cut. They want less regulation. They don't care about environmental impact because they are answering to their shareholders. They want net profit to go up. They want the stock prices to go up. And you and I are small potatoes. We don't have any impact to the national policy. And we don't have President Trump's ears, of course. So those federal workers, if you're surprised as to why wouldn't the Congress be interviewing those 2 million workers, you got the email, you know what? No one is looking after you. Nobody is having your back because the Democrats are so powerless. The Democrats made huge mistake in focusing on pronouns and letting the immigrants coming in, illegal immigrants coming in, let the homeless people occupy major cities. Democrats are off the mark. The woke culture went too far left. The first bill President Trump signed, it is against illegal immigrants, the LGBTQ. I mean, there are more to come. Mr. Trump will do and can do whatever he wants because he believes he's above the law. So what you can do, if you are an average American, you are frustrated, you are scared, and you may lose your livelihood. And this is what you ought to do. And listen up. The first thing is you must take an inventory of your personal finances. You wanted to understand where's the money coming in, if your job is secure or not, and where's the money going out. If you have debt, credit card debt, student loans, car loans, you want to do whatever you can to pay off your credit card loans. You want to see if you can remove your car loans and pay off your student loans as much as you can. You want to have as little debt as possible. If you have mortgage, I mean, that's fine, but you wanted to have as little debt as possible. So that means if you're a spender, you have credit card debt, you got to cut them up. If you are fearful of your future financial situation under Trump administration, you wanted to cut your spending to the bare minimum. So that's number one advice from me is no more debt. Mortgage is fine. Reduce your debt. Reduce your spending on all discretionary items. Your vacations, you're going out to eat, your cars. Do you need to drive that expensive car? Do you really need to drive a pickup truck if you're living in a city area? Do you really need that expensive boat, whatever hobby you may have, membership? You wanted to look at those discretionaries. Your housing, food, utilities, and basic transportations are essential. So you're cutting down to your essentials plus some. All right. So that's the number two is reduce your expenditures if you are fearful of your financial futures. And I'll talk more about how to increase your income potentials. But right now, you can't complain. I don't want to hear any complaint because it's useless. You can participate in civic engagement if you have not done so in the past. More voices put together is stronger than your own voice if you don't agree with President Trump's policy. So take an inventory of your financial situation, find a way to reduce your debt, find a way to cut down your discretionary spending so that you can be on a little better footing if you are fearful of your financial futures. Thanks for listening. I hope you subscribe to my channel. I will talk a little more in the future episodes about the current environment and how you should be prepared on your personal finances. I hope you have a great day. Thank you.